Hey guys, Killer Whale here, and today I'm bringing you a game of MLG CTF on the pit, where I was playing with a few of my friends. We matched a pretty good team, and we had a really close game, so I decided to put it up and explain some of the strategies and my thought process. But anyway, right off the start, when we're going for the custom and rockets, we just get absolutely lit up. I think our team was all four down, and they got every weapon on the map. But we make a good comeback here, and the game is really close at the end, so... Anyway, on this map, what I always hear people saying every game, pretty much, is just push long haul and green box. That's all I hear from all my teammates every game. Just long haul, green box, keep going there over and over. And I sort of, I don't think that advice should be taken completely literally, like every time you spawn, run to long haul or your green box. I like to simply put it as, don't go near sword. Instead, training is still a pretty viable spot to push their base because, I mean, you can make it to long haul and green box almost immediately, so include that in there. Such as if you spawn on your sniper side of the map, immediately go up to training, and you can push through their training if you've already got teammates green and long. I mean, there's no reason not to go there. But anyway, what you want to do on this map is try to get players into their mauler. See, at this particular moment, I'm the only one over here, so I'm drawing them over towards me, and hopefully once they all get to me, my teammates can help out and kill them. And you know, if they get killed over by their mauler, they're going to spawn their snipe, and that's when you want to run a flag. The whole point of this is basically not just push long haul and green box and get over there. What you want to do is put negativity on all of their spawns besides sniper, and try to kill them in every place besides sniper so that they spawn over there. So basically, if they're all long haul and green, you can push through long haul green and their training, try to, you know, trap them getting shots at as many people as possible and kill them. Now, the only reason you would ever want to go to sword is if your team is pushing their side of the map and you have a sniper. That is when you would go into their sword. Or if they have a sniper in your sword, you would send one player in there after him to get him out of there. Those are the only two situations. Now, you'll see a little bit later in this game, one of our teammates was pushing sword when they shouldn't be, and it ended up ruining a cap we might have had. But you'll see that when it gets to it. Now, anyway. I'm waiting for the respawn here. I come back on our flag, jump up. I see I have two teammates on training. I kill a guy at long haul, and I move up towards green. Now, two enemies on their side have just died, so I start moving through. That's a third one. And we killed all of them by green and long haul. So we know, alright, rockets are up in a few seconds. They're probably going to be spawning snipe. The very last player on their team just moved over to their mauler, so if we kill him, the rest of them will be coming from snipe. I back up a bit, rockets are up in like 3 seconds, so I wait for him. Grab the rockets, poke out to get this guy who's over by green. And now I back up because I don't want to go in there by myself with rockets because I might lose them. And here I don't challenge this guy because I know still no shields can't lose these rockets this early on. They get a very nice nade down long haul and push me back. And I'm sort of just, I'm waiting for my teammates because it seems like it's been way too long since I've seen them. Because I've been on our green and long haul. And I guess they spawned by snipe and just haven't moved up towards this position. Right there I have no clue what happened. I was almost full shields and he beat me down in one punch. I don't know how that happens, but it doesn't matter. So now, after all that work, I'm down, and that's when they decide to push the enemy side, which, not a good time. They should have waited for more teammates to spawn there. Because, like I said there, they had a sniper and sword move through training, and he shut down that cap right there. So having a sniper and sword is a pretty good idea on this map, but you want to, when you have sniper and sword, not look at their S1. You want to stay back and look down towards their long haul and green. Because by looking S1, you're putting negativity on that spawn and making it so sometimes enemies won't spawn there, which is basically the opposite of what you want to do. If you want to do it, you want to stay there and just focus on killing enemies at long haul, green box, and their mauler. Now here, my team is all back on my side of the map, so I move into their sniper. I'm hoping to go through their base and grab a flag to get some of the enemies to back off away from our side, but unfortunately, one of them spotted me. I ended up getting killed, and bad luck made it so we didn't get that cap right there. I mean, they got our flag right there and got a cap, so we're down 1-0. Anyway, off spawn, we spawn sniper. They're all on our mauler side, so instead of just pushing right up to our mauler, we move through training here. Like I said, training is a good spot to move to if you spawn S1, because it gives you a pretty decent path over to green and long haul without, coming at them from below. Here, I try to weaken everyone I can see over there, and I get really lucky and kill one. One teammate's pushing through training, so I come back over here by my other teammate and tell him to push through green with me. It's always better to travel in pairs of 2 when you're on this map and you're pushing the enemy's side. Now, I can see here that the enemies are almost all down by their sniper and sword, so I checked Mauler real quick to make sure no one was there, and then I try running this flag, and I choke completely on that jump, but I make the flag to the end of long haul while running it, and someone calls out they have a sniper on our tower, so I wait, jump out a little bit later than expected, hoping I could throw off his aim, but for some reason, nobody on our team seems focused on that tower guy, so I try to shoot him instead of getting sniped. The time it took for me to, put shots in him, the enemy team had already made it to us, and they stopped that flag cap. Now, I spawn S1 and I make a huge mistake here, which is running up towards the flag. At that point, it would have been much better to give up on that flag, because there was almost no way we were going to get it, but, you figure out stuff a little later. Anyway, off the very next spawn snipe again, and I move up through their side of the map, open to snipe and go to training. The big mistake they made right there is they killed us all, but when they ran the flag, they didn't have anyone on their team looking at our snipe, so we easily just team-shotted the flag guy to death almost immediately. Whenever you pull a flag on this map, you want 1 or 2 of your teammates to move to the enemy's training and just start putting shots in them right as they spawn off their snipe tower, so they can't make it to your side in time to stop the cap. Here, really lucky with that beatdown. Somehow I don't kill myself. And I'm getting really unlucky with these rockets this game, I can't make a push with them because the enemies keep pushing me really aggressively and keeping me trapped on my own side with them. So that's, I think, the second time I've used up the rockets without actually getting a chance to make a decent push. Spawn again, I have one teammate on their mauler, but they pull our flag, I turn around, put shots in him and get killed. I call him out, teammates back there immediately, finish him off. But what he did there was, we were all pushing his side, and he pulled the flag, which forced us to back off again, making it, so they have control of their side again, we have control of our side again. It's back in a stalemate. So, if enemies are ever all over your base and you can make it to the enemy side, pull their flag. It'll draw off a few of their players to come back after you, and that'll make it so that your team can take control of your own side back. If you're ever being, desperately killed off spawn. Now here, notice their whole team, 2 down by sword that I saw. I decided to grab it because none of them are over by mauler. I start running the flag here. I'm leaving it up to my teammates to stay by training and sword and keep them from getting to our side. And this time, I make it all the way back with the flag and get the cap here to tie it up 1-1. See, at the point when your teammates are running a flag through green and the enemies are spawning at snipe, even if it means giving up your life, the best thing you can do in that situation is just run to the enemy's training in mid-bridge and just put shots in everyone you see and try to slow them down as much as possible so they can't make it to your side in time to stop the cap. Get a call out that there's an enemy in our green, so me and my teammate who were in their side both immediately just 360 come back and clean him up. And then after we get pushed, we both run long haul again. Not even a break for a second. We gotta just keep being aggressive, being on their side, trying to get to their mauler. We get one on their flag. I decide to run this again because the rest of them are down by sniper. And I make it into green box, but unfortunately an enemy had gotten over to our side and stops the cap. It was a pretty good play by him right there. All 4 of us were down, and off the respawn I spawn mauler, but I don't go out after them aggressively. I wait mauler, and I get 2 of my other teammates to spawn in mauler with me, as you can see in a few seconds. Look behind me where my teammates were. They both had spawned in mauler with me, so I got them to spawn on a more beneficial side of the map by staying in mauler and putting positivity on that spawn. Now, a player with the rockets just ran into our flag, and I called him out for silencer to go after him. I jump into the flag, silencer goes through mauler, and I have no idea where he went, but he ends up circling around behind us, getting us again. Just really bad luck there. And they start running our flag. Now here, we spawn S1, they're running the flag, they send guys all over our snipe hut, and, our snipe tower and sword, which, it might have worked if the other guy had stayed on our training, but he was just too easy to kill from there. But they did buy enough time to get the cap there, so They're winning 2-1 now. I assumed the guy who capped their flag would just come right back to green and long haul, so I waited for him and killed him. Backed up. Kill 2 players down by their snipe, so I pick up flag, and I know they're going to be spawning Mauler, so I just run it this way, hoping, alright, it's up to my team to kill any remaining guys down at snipe, but one of them had the sniper, he managed to clean me up. The rest of the enemy team spawned up at their Mauler and made it back here. If I had just made it around that corner, we would have had a pretty good chance of capping that flag. You don't usually see flag runs that way, but I decided, since they were all going to be spawning Mauler in a few seconds, I decided, alright, let's see if I can make it around the corner for that cap before they do. If that one guy hadn't still been alive at snipe, we probably would have made that cap, honestly. Once again, we have 2 guys on their long haul. We got them spawning swords, so I drop into their base. Look around real quick, because I don't want to pull it while they're all still alive. My teammates kill 1. I know they're down by sword. I'm like, alright, let me run this before they start spawning their Mauler, and hopefully my team can keep them off our training and sword side long enough for me to run it. And I got this cap. I suppose it was partially because the enemy team was not expecting me to try to run a cap at that point while they were all still up. And they had all moved into a pretty bad position down at sword, which was the only reason I made that cap. Once again, score is tied 2-2. I spawn S1 right next to an enemy and I just choke on an easy kill. The only good thing about that is I should probably spawn up my Mauler or our flag now, which would be great at this point. Yeah, I'm spawning closer to our flag, as does another teammate, and we move up, clear out this guy at our Mauler, and just immediately start working on a push back up towards long haul again. 2 enemies down, both of them killed on our side, and 1 killed at long haul, so rockets are up in a few seconds. One of them's on their flag, and the 2 we just killed should be spawning sniper, because that's the farthest place they could start. So I grab the rockets, start making my way over there. They're all down at their snipe, so I run down and I try to, distract them as much as I can while my teammates can pull a flag. Here, somehow get shot through a wall or something, I don't know. But they get rockets, they start moving to our side. That would have been a really good chance to pull flag there, and I'm not sure why my team didn't move in, just while we had all the enemies trapped down in their sniper. Instead, they decided to come trading and try to slay with us, which, defeated the purpose of me trying to keep them there. And once again, the enemy team really likes moving through sword, which I guess is why they keep getting shut down so hard at this point in the game. I push through long haul with a teammate, call out this guy for him, back up, jump around this corner and clean him up, and now I'm in their Mauler, and our 2 teammates are coming through green and long haul, so I run down here. I know they're going to be spawning sniper, and they do. They come there, jump up over here, so I just decide to weaken them for my teammates and see if I can kill any of them, and I don't. My teammates, I don't know, at this point, once again, they just seem like they're being a little under-aggressive. They're waiting until they see that I'm in their base fighting before they decide, alright, I should move in. They should be coming in with me at the same time through whichever way I decide to go in. Now, once again, they're pushing our training. They send 2 in a green box, and I get one of them one shot, call them out for my teammates. My teammate comes over and cleans up one of them. Here, continue spawning long haul and Mauler thanks to where my teammates are. We get 1 enemy at long haul, and we're at their Mauler and their needles. We killed 1 at long haul, so that means he's going to be spawning at their sniper again, drawing all his other teammates to spawn at sniper too. So I kill 2 of them. The other one is going to be spawning sniper soon, since I killed him at long haul. I come here, I kill the 3rd one, and I decide to run it. But unfortunately, at this point, I had a teammate who shouldn't have been over in sword, and since he was at sword near their sniper, it force spawned them over by their Mauler, and they shut me down right there. That's the main reason you don't want any of your teammates to push through sword while you're going after a flag cap, because it'll force the enemies to spawn somewhere different from where they normally would. Now here we kill 2 of them again, and Silencer starts running it. And I make it my job right here. I know they're spawning snipe, so I'm focusing on trying to get them to slow down and not make it to our side. Pick up sniper, miss a snipe, but I get around the corner while they're all in our training, and I kill 1, spin around because there's one behind me, jump up, punch him, trying to, just go draw any extra time so he can't get to the guy running our flag. And we end up getting the 3rd cap. Now we're up 3-2. And there's only 20 seconds left, so we're almost entirely focused on defense. So We know they're pushing long and green because my teammates are calling that out. I jump up on our flag and try to put shots in everyone because there's 10 seconds left. They're going to make a desperation rush towards our flag. I kill one. One comes in behind me. I hit him once so he's no shields. And they start trying to run it long haul because they just killed us. We're going to spawn snipe. Very luckily, we still had one more teammate up by our mauler who hadn't died, so he was able to keep the flag guy there. I throw a precautionary grenade, get a perfect nade on the rocket guy. My teammate kills one, kills the other one. They can't get there in time, and that's game over. So, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you understand how to play Pit a little better. I'll see you next time.